Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop. Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
다수의 연작으로 사람들의 인기를 얻은 베스트셀러 작가 앨런 웨이크. 그는 마지막 작품인 알렉스 케이시 시리즈 이후로 스트레스와 바쁜 스케줄, 시리즈를 완결한 이후 찾아온 슬럼프의 반동으로 아내인 앨리스와는 소원을 지고 2년간 단 한 줄의 글도 써내려가지 못하고 있었습니다.
It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal, then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
그런 앨런의 부담을 덜어줄 겸 부부간 사이를 다시 풀 겸 앨리스는 앨런과 함께 브라이트 폴즈로 여행을 오니 이것이 이번 이야기의 시작이었습니다.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ah!
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't
It does that.
murder you in
Get
your
stuck.
sleep.
Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer, I'd shut
Now
it
that's
for
what
you.
I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't wanna
Stuckey,
die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
What?
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
But he
Uber Eco
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
식당의 사람들을 지나친 앨런은 화장실로 향했습니다.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks. Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
장례복을 입은 노파에게서 산장의 열쇠를 받은 앨런은 앨리스와 함께 골드론 호수의 버드렉 산장에 도착했습니다.
And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
암소 공포증이 있는 앨리스를 위해 산장에 먼저 들어가 불을 켜고 앨런은 잠시 시간을 보냅니다.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
그래, 휴가니까 이런 이벤트도 있어야지.
야, 진짜 보는 거야? 야, 이거 어떡하냐? 야, 이거 모자이크 해야 되는 거 아니야? 오, 어떡해.
I'm waiting.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
화가 머리끝까지 난 앨런은 아내가 오지 못할 어두운 곳으로 잠시 머리를 식히러 나옵니다.
Damn it.
그러나 이 선택이 잘못됐다는 걸 깨닫기까지 그리 오래 걸리지 않았죠.
Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alan! Alan! Where are you?
coming! It's all right, I'm coming! What the hell?
Alan! Help me! Alan!
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
물에 빠진 이후의 기억은 전부 날아가 버린 채 차에서 깨어난 앨런은 도움을 구하기 위해 근처에 불이 켜진 주유소에 가기로 합니다.
Hello?
주유소로 향하던 도중 앨런을 비추는 밝은 빛.
Hello? Someone there?
그것이 지나간 자리에 떨어진 종이들.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
소설의 내용은 얼마 안가 눈으로 직접 마주할 수 있었습니다.
I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Shit.
It's the latest.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
어둠에 잠식된 스토키와 목수들은 앨런의 목숨을 위협해왔습니다. 앨런이 주운 종이 속 소설과 같은 상황이 연출되고 있었던 것이죠.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
어찌저찌 주유소에 도달한 앨런이었지만 그를 기다리고 있던 것은 믿을 수 없는 현실이었습니다.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stuckey, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
간밤의 사건으로 브레이커 보안관의 의심을 단단히 산 앨런은 이도저도 할 수 없는 상황이었습니다.
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
놈의 말대로 뒤뜰로 가보니 폐차에 놓인 앨리스의 면허증을 발견할 수 있었습니다.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
아내를 구하기 위해선 납치범의 말대로 행동할 수밖에 없었습니다.
Accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh!
Hey!
Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
러버즈 피크에서 납치범과 접선하기로 한 앨런은
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
근처에 있는 러스티의 별장을 빌리고
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo!
Achoo!
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Achoo!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
자정에 가까운 시각이 되자 앨런은 러버즈 피크로 향합니다.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me!
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
Fishing!
Purchase a park. License obey!
그러나 그런 앨런을 조롱하듯 어둠은 러스티를 집어삼키고
Rusty, no!
Never!
그것만으로는 부족했는지 러버스 피크 산책로 곳곳에서 어둠에 사로잡힌 사람들이 튀어나와 앨런을 공격해 댔습니다.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
떨어뜨린 총은 납치범이 노획했고 적들은 계속 튀어나오는 상황에서 앨런은 어쩔 수 없이 납치범을 협력해야 했습니다.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. See? Nothing to...
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and I'll...
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
납치범은 이상할 정도로 원고에 집착하고 있었습니다. 당장은 앨리스가 그에게 잡혀있기에 대책을 의논하기 위해 우선은 베리가 있는 곳으로 돌아가기로 합니다.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
Not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
별장에 도착하자 어둠에 미친 까마귀들이 별장 위를 날아다니고 있었고 베리는 이에 당황하고 있던 참이었습니다.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
간밤에 날벼락, 아니 새벼락을 맞은 둘의 여정은 베리가 로즈의 전화를 받으면서 새로운 이야기로 들어섭니다.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks?
로즈의 전화를 받고 드릴러촌에 달려온 앨런과 베리.
Looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice. Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What?
그러나 로즈에게 제대로 속아버린 둘은 수면제 같은 커피를 마시고 기절.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
앨런이 깨어났을 땐 이미 밤이었습니다.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
어딘가 넋이 나간 듯한 로즈의 모습을 보아하니 그녀는 입이 어둠에 홀린 상태였습니다.
Would you like to hear today's specials?
지체할 시간이 없었기에 트레일러처럼 나가려는 앨런은
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
그를 체포하려는 경찰들의 등장으로 졸지에 도망자가 되어 맙니다.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
앨런은 경찰들을 피해 납치범을 만나러 산길을 달릴 수밖에 없었습니다.
Oh, damn.
그 와중에 어둠이 경찰들을 잡아먹어가면서 사상자는 더 늘어갔죠.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Thank you very much for that compassionate view.
어찌됐지 팬 메인의 방송국에 도착한 앨런이었지만
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
FBI 요원 나이팅게일의 방해로 인해 도움은 기대할 수 없었습니다.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
결국 혼자 힘으로 납치범이랑 만나기로 한 탄광에 가야 했죠.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
전화상의 앨리스의 목소리는 어딘가 어색하고 조합된 느낌이었습니다. 허나 앨리스를 찾기 위해 혈안이 된 앨런은 이를 눈치채지 못했습니다.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
어둠을 헤치고 달려 탄광에 도착한 앨런.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
원고가 없는 상태였지만 어떻게든 될 것이라는 희망을 안고 건물에서 그를 기다립니다.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
어쩔 수 없이 앨런은 접선 장소인 미러피크 전망대로 향하기 시작했습니다. 폴터가이스트 현상과 어둠에 먹힌 괴물들이 앨런을 공격해 댔기에 긴장을 도저히 풀 수 없는 상황이 이어졌습니다.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Alice? Alice?
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
더 지체할 시간이 없었습니다. 오래전 폐쇄된 은광선과 오래전에 지어진 듯한 석재저택 폐허를 지나 앨런은 납치범이 있는 미러피크 전망대 근처에 도달합니다.
Wait, are you? Wait.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, leave. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please.
Maybe it was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
앨런이 눈을 뜬 곳은 하트먼 박사의 별장이었습니다.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm? I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. Need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
하트먼은 이동하는 내내 앨런에게 세뇌를 시도했습니다. 앨런이 지금까지 겪은 일은 전부 앨런의 뇌내망상에 심지어 앨리스는 죽었다고까지 말하는 꼴을 보니 보안관 앞에서 코뼈를 부러뜨려도 무죄를 받을 수 있었을 겁니다. 하지만 앨리스를 찾으려면 정신을 바짝 차려야 했습니다.
If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games. It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
하트먼은 예술적 재능이 있는 환자들을 주로 돕는 것으로 보였습니다.
This way? Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
앨런에게 유독 글쓰기를 강조하는 것을 보면 의도는 대강 예상이 되었죠. 앤더슨 형제를 다시 마주치니 유독 반가웠습니다.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, The Andersons made more sense.
앤더슨 형제 덕에 목표를 잡은 앨런은 계획을 위해 우선 자신의 방으로 돌아갑니다.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Well, things are unraveling.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office
I'm
from
taking
Sinclair.
it. The backstage is all yours, Tom. Seize your destiny.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
두 어르신이 만들어준 기회를 놓칠 수 없죠. 앨런은 원고를 챙기기 위해 하트먼의 사무실로 향합니다.
Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time.
Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
하트먼은 철저하게 앨런을 가지고 놀았습니다. 분노가 그의 머릿속을 가득 채워도 이상하지 않겠지만 지금은 머리를 차갑게 유지하는 게 정답이었습니다.
Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
원고도 되찾았겠다. 이제 이 별장을 나가야 했습니다.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
별장은 어둠 덕분에 점점 난장판이 되어갔고 앨런은 그 속에서 살아남느라 바쁘게 돌아다녔습니다.
Al, please tell me we're headed message for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Barry! Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine!
사고로 베리가 떨어지긴 했지만 다행히 둘 다 무사했습니다.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
베리는 먼저 농장으로 향했으니 이제 앨런만 무사히 도착하면 될 일이었습니다.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
앨런은 무기 없이 손전등 하나에만 의지해 밤의 숲을 헤쳐나가기 시작합니다.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
정체불명의 빛은 앨런이 가는 방향에 원고를 하나씩 놓아주는 듯 했습니다. 하지만 그가 앨런을 돕는 이유는 알지 못했죠. 어쩌면 그의 의도도 앤더슨 농장으로 가면 알 수 있을지도 모를 일이었습니다.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Al! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight them off! I can set off one of the fireworks from here and help you out!
are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my line? Really? Children of the Elder God! Enjoy it! That was awesome! Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
북유럽 신들의 가호를 받아 어둠을 몰아낸 앨런과 베리는 드디어 앤더슨 형제의 옛 집에 도달합니다.
Come on, one more gig. Let's do this thing. The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
전원을 켜자 들려오는 노랫소리. 저 노래가 분명 앤더슨 형제가 말한 그 방법이었을 터였습니다.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right! I'm coming!
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine.
Alice? Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes. She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
앤더슨 형제의 문샤인 덕분에 묻혀있던 기억이 깨어난 앨런. 하지만 나이팅게일 요원의 등장으로 앨런과 베리는 나란히 유치장 신세를 지게 됐습니다. 레코드에서 나온 빛의 여인 신시아 위버를 찾아야 했는데 아주 답답한 노릇이었죠.
That about sums it up.
Whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read.
나 저 한 대만 치게 해줘.
I've got you now, Raymond Chandler.
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my God!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
눈앞에서 나이팅게일이 어둠에 잡혀가는 일이 벌어지자 브레이커 보안관은 앨런을 전적으로 믿기 시작.
Only in the light, and I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant.
신시아 위버가 있는 발전소에 가기 위해 헬기를 찾으러 동행합니다.
Let's get back to
역시나 앨런과 브레이커 보안관이 가는 길에는 그림자 괴물들이 등장해 그들을 공격해 됩니다. 마치 앨런의 앞을 막는 듯이 이들은 곳곳에서 튀어나와 둘을 죽이려 들었죠.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh God! Oh God!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
I don't see Barry.
Look! Wake! Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
어둠에 쫓기는 베리를 따라가니
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't like that one? Tough audience.
베리는 베리네요.
Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
어찌저찌 헬기가 있는 장소에 도착해 괴물들을 막아내며 헬기에 시동을 건 일행은 발전소로 향합니다.
Wake, you better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators. Man, Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
까마귀가 이토록 원망스러운 순간이 있을까요? 이름과 떨어진 앨런은 발전소로 걸어서 이동할 수밖에 없었습니다.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across. I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
겨우겨우 도달한 발전소에서 드디어 신시아 위버를 만나니
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
About time.
그 사람은 일전에 식당에서 봤던 랜턴 할머니였습니다.
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it? Who designs these things?
신시아 위버의 문제를 해결해주고 드디어 이 사태를 해결할 수 있는 무언가에 가까워진 앨런. 그녀가 준비해둔 송수관을 통해 그 물건이 있다는 밝은 방으로 향합니다.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
앨런은 자신을 여기까지 올 수 있게 도와준 사람들을 버릴 수 없었습니다.
Barry! Barry! Hang in there, I'm coming!
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
괴물들에게서 둘을 구해낸 앨런은 동료들과 합류해 밝은 방으로 향합니다.
There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone.
동료들과 또 떨어져 버린 앨런은 다른 길을 따라 밝은 방으로 가야 했습니다.
Chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow.
There's an old army base at Great Cove Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
겨우 엘리베이터에 탑승해 몸을 피할 수 있었던 일행은 드디어 밝은 방에 도달할 수 있었습니다.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
앨런은 이 일을 혼자서 끝내야 했습니다. 정확히는 앨런만이 끝낼 수 있었습니다. 손전등이나 빛으로는 누구나 대항할 수 있겠지만 가장 근원적인 문제인 출발의 결말을 낼 수 있는 것은 앨런 웨이크라는 작가만이 가능한 일이었습니다.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
I will kill your wife.
어둠은 괴물들과 폴터가이스트를 이용해 앨런의 숨통을 계속 조여옵니다. 그러나 과거에 자신이 써둔 소설 덕에 시간을 조금이라도 아낄 수 있었습니다.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
호수에 점점 가까워질수록 어둠의 저항은 더 거세졌습니다. 이젠 하늘에서 기차 차량과 녹슨 배까지 떨어진 어둠이 앨런을 죽이려 드는 것이 확실한 상황이었습니다. 하지만 앨런은 이에 굴하지 않고 어둠이 하나로 뭉친 토네이도에 가까워집니다.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No.
Everything's fine. You're home.
It wasn't a dream.
Everything's
fine. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed. Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him, he's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what do you say? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself.
The world, you're my muse.
I'm not.
어두운 환상으로 앨런을 저지하지만 앨런은 굴하지 않았습니다. 앨런은 소설의 결말을 써서 이 사태를 막고 앨리스를 구해내야 했습니다.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Your heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths of cave then.
Get away from me, you hag. Where am I? Let me go.
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to write. Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
하지만 아직 앨런의 이야기는 끝나지 않았습니다.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression. For a while, everything was about the work. Like an illness, it consumed you, changed you. You locked yourself away from the world to do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back in. I knew this place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
Welcome to the...
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
앨런은 오디오 식당에 들어왔습니다.
I had a disturbing feeling of deja vu.
하지만 뭔가 위화감이 들었습니다.
Use a tune right now. Number 6.
기억하고 있는 곳이지만 뭔가 달랐습니다.
Now that's what I'm talking.
Alan, listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this happen. Concentrate. You will need weapons. It's not the light itself, but what it represents. You will need it. This is not a gun. It is a tool in a logical process of elimination. Be careful. I will try to find a better point of contact.
I didn't understand Zane's message, and knowing where I was didn't fix anything. Something had gone wrong after I had finished departure.
대체 제이는 왜 저런 말을 하는 것이고 앨런이 있는 곳은 대체 어디인지 어느 것 하나 확실한 것이 없었습니다.
What the hell was that?
The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
공포에 질린 듯 부정적인 소설 내용을 내뱉는 TV 속 앨런. 그의 말은 얼마 지나지 않았고 실현됩니다. 괴물들을 처리하고 뒷문으로 나가니 마을의 산지에 있어야 할 숲이 나왔습니다.
The world had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here. I knew it was my writing, but the words were jumbled dreamlike fragments. Reloading frantically. The rounds just a stone's throw away from the tent. The bed looked inviting, but it was just the radio. It had to go on. She was startled by the phone. The GPS system was working. I hadn't expected that. Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me.
It made no sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here.
다행히 제인의 전화를 받을 수 있었던 앨런은 그의 말에 따라 GPS 신호를 따라가기 시작합니다.
Something had shifted again. The dark place was playing tricks on me. It wouldn't stay still. Everything I saw was familiar, and yet it wasn't.
Hello? I cannot keep up. You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the signal.
I'm trying!
You must face yourself. Follow me.
Oh!
The GPS system was supposed to lead me to Zane, but the shifts were interfering with it. I had to keep trying. I wouldn't survive alone. The changes were becoming more violent. The street wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing. Like some great hand had reached down and scooped it up. Everything felt erratic, unstable.
지금 앨런이 걷고 있는 세상은 얼기절기 기워진 천조가리를 보는 듯 했습니다. 마치 누군가가 앨런을 필사의 힘으로 막아서는 듯한 현상의 세상은 필시 TV 속 저 앨런의 목소리에 의해 만들어진 것이 분명했습니다. 자기 자신에게 살해당하기 전에 앨런은 GPS의 신호를 따라 계속 이동해야 했습니다.
Zane left me a page. He was trying to help me.
Yowza! Barry? Hey, bestseller! Looking good!
You're not real.
Well, no shit. What gave me away? What, the see-through thing? Don't shit a shitter, Al. Deep down,
그래도
you're
바보 같은
always
친구
happy
하나
to see
덕분에
me.
가는 길이
Can't
외롭진
lie to
않았습니다.
yourself, know what I'm saying?
앨런은 떠다니는 단어들을 비춰 길을 만들어가며 앞으로 나아갔습니다.
See, this is the way things should be. I give advice, and you follow. That's when things go right. Get up to something on your own, that's when the trouble starts.
Wake's own words.
TV에서 나오는 저 목소리가 진짜 앨런의 목소리인지 알 수는 없지만 실제로 만난다면 코뼈를 부러뜨려 버리겠다 다짐할 수는 있었습니다.
Zane? Is that you?
Hey, hold that pose. That was a good one.
Like this?
Yeah, but smile a little more. No, that's too much. You want to look mysterious, maybe a little tough. You know how people go for those dangerous bad boys.
But I'm not dangerous.
Oh, come on. You write about terrible things all the time. People want to think that you're intimately familiar with them. You kill Casey in this book. You need to look a little bit like a murderer. Oh, that's good. Do that again. You look handsome.
And dangerous.
You know, I wasn't sure about the beard before, but I was wrong. It looks good on you. Okay, I think we're done.
Great. I want to get out of this suit.
Hey, things are looking up.
Guess danger is sexy.
That was when I was still working, when I felt like a real writer instead of a fraud. It was a good memory. I wished I hadn't seen it.
행복했던 그 시절의 기억을 지나 보인 것은 자신의 집, 그리고 제인이었습니다.
Alan, you made it. This area of the dark place is calmer, at least for the time being. We can talk here, but we don't have much time.
Zane, how do I get out of here?
That's what you face. That's you, even as we speak.
Darkness. Darkness coming! Swept him away. Lost. He knew. He knew! He couldn't hold on. He knew there was no way out. Oh. No, I'm right here, Zane.
What's going on?
That's not me. It's just, I don't know, an echo, a hallucination. The dark presence.
No, the dark presence is not responsible for this. You are making this happen. You're trapped in your own nightmares. You are fighting yourself.
자기 자신과 싸우라니 이게 무슨 어처구니 없는 이야기인가요?
Wake didn't understand it. He would never make it.
아, 이제 말이 되네요. 공포에 사로잡힌 TV 속 앨런은 온갖 부정적인 말들을 쏟아내며 지금의 앨런을 공격하기 시작합니다. 하지만 이 자리에 있는 앨런은 멈춰선 안 됐습니다. 집에 가야죠. 사랑하는 앨리스가 기다리는데 그는 여기서 멈출 수 없었습니다.
There you go, Alan. Hartman. It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Really, Wade. Come on. Your delusions.
Why is this happening to me? Lodge. No. No. Hartman. There's no way out. No way out. No way out. I need to get out of here. No. How do I get out of here?
There you go, Alan. Hartman. It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Really, Wake?
Your
Delusions are out of control.
Get out of my head.
Seriously, Al, you need to get a grip. You know reality's different here. See what I mean, Al?
Ugh, I think I'm stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out of there. I'll wait. Just remember, you're still in the dark place. You know
I could feel the pressure mounting. Barry was right. Time was running out. Everything I saw was a dark, twisted version of reality based on my memories and thoughts.
겨우 탈출했다고 생각한 앨런이었지만 현실은 냉혹했습니다. 앨런은 아직도 어둠의 공간에 갇힌 신세였죠. 그나마 다행인 건 베리가 있다는 정도?
So, you really are nuts, huh? Let's face it, we always knew this was coming.
I guess, but I actually feel pretty rational, all things considered.
기묘하게도 앨런의 머릿속은 이전보다 맑은 느낌이었습니다. TV 속 앨런보단 정상이었으니 대충 그렇다 칩시다.
Nice!
Wake heard the old gods playing. Music came out all wrong. It attracted the horrors.
Oh, hell yeah! Remember this, Al?
TV 속의 앨런은 지금의 앨런을 다시 전투로 끌고 들어갔습니다. 이젠 노래까지 왜곡해버리니 미칠 지경이었죠. 아, 이미 미쳤구나. 하지만 앨런에겐 제인이 있었습니다.
Zane. You have done well, Alan. Now I can accompany you. You are trapped in your own dream. You must wake yourself up, but first you have to reach yourself.
The cabin.
Yes, my cabin. It will not be easy. Alan, I can only give you the tools you need. You are the one who has to use them.
그가 갖고 와준 원고 덕에 앨런은 앞으로 나아갈 수 있었습니다.
The lighthouse?
It's very appropriate. I can help you reach it. But after that, you will be on your own. I cannot enter the cabin now. The Dark Presence made sure of that on our last encounter.
With me in this place. He knew the terrain, such as it was.
제인의 말대로 이건 앨런의 악몽 속이었습니다. 그렇기에 이 악몽을 끝낼 수 있는 것도 앨런뿐이었죠. 등대까지 가는 지름길은 없었습니다. 그저 전공법으로 한 발자국씩 앞으로 가는 것이 정답이었습니다.
Now that I knew what I was facing, the environment became even wilder and stranger. Like it was no longer even bothering to pretend that things were normal.
어둠의 세계는 이젠 앨런을 죽이는 데에만 혈안이 된 듯 보였습니다. 하지만 다행히 앨런에겐 손전등과 단어가 있었습니다. 단어에 빛을 비춰서 물건을 만들어내는 걸 보면 그야말로 무중생유였습니다. 과거의 기억으로 만들어진 수레바퀴를 지나
An elevator? Sure, why not? up sanity.
You're doing well. Keep going.
앨런은 스터키의 주유소에 도착합니다.
Stecky's gas station. Not something I particularly wanted to see, but obviously I wasn't the one in the case.
Another memory made real.
저것도
Wake would never
시끄럽게.
make it. The insanity he was facing was already a part of it.
The part of you that is in control is in the cabin, dreaming and insane.
I don't think I like that.
You represent the part of Alan Wake that is capable of rational thought and planning, which is why I'm talking to you. If that part can regain control, then you have a chance of making it. But a part of you wants to give in. There's comfort in the oblivion of dreams. You represent the part that isn't ready to quit and die.
Wait, are you telling me I'm not real?
You're as real as anything else in this place.
So there are two of me?
Yes.
And the one you called Mr. Scratch, he's me as well?
No.
Zane, are you playing some kind of game with me?
I am not the author of your story.
How can you say that when you wrote that page about me in the clicker? It wasn't one of my pages. You directed me to it. You had Weaver guard it.
Yes, she was needed. And you needed the clicker. But I'm not.
What? I don't understand.
Alan, you should keep going.
Zane? Zane, come on!
제인과의 알쏭달쏭한 대화는 제쳐두고 앨런은 점점 등대에 가까워져 갔습니다. 이 이야기의 결말이 얼마 남지 않았을 겁니다. 중간중간 제인의 도움도 받고 용맹하게 조명탄도 쏘면서 앨런은 등대에 더더욱 가까워져 갑니다.
I do. I'm so glad you decided to come back to me. Since we're being so frank here, Alan, and let me just reiterate.
지금은 이딴 말장난에 놀아낼 시간이 없었습니다.
Well done. You have come far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed. Here, I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks, I guess.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes. You're a complete failure. I hate you and I'll never forgive you for whatever it was that you did. Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
See? I know you. But Alan, it's all in your head. It is. I love you. And I'm not going anywhere.
기억 속 앨리스의 말은 그 무엇보다 따뜻했고 진실했습니다. 등대의 코앞까지 다가가자 어둠은 앨런을 필사적으로 죽이려 들었습니다. 하지만 바로 앞 등대의 불빛이 앨런의 앞길을 밝혀주었습니다. 고난 끝에 등대에 도착하자 먼저 든 것은 안도감이었습니다.
The lighthouse. I was relieved to have made it here, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen now.
앨런은 직감했습니다. 이 이야기의 끝이 멀지 않았음을. 이 등대를 지나면 이야기의 끝이 있었습니다. 이는 진실이었습니다. 앨런은 드디어 목적지인 버드렉 산장에 도착했습니다.
I was surprised by the change of scenery, but not much. I was starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
kind of depressed here. Thing is, you need to get all rational.
끝이 얼마 남지 않았음에 베리는 서운함을 표현해오고 있었습니다.
To say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine, you're abandoned. Bye.
Pal, what I'm saying is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot writer. What does it say about you when you're this desperate to keep yourself from getting better? Here we go! I'm earning the 15% commission.
결국 별장에 들어가기 위해선 베리를 상대해야 했습니다.
Great that you first make yourself an imaginary friend, and then you can't even get along with that. Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan!
베리뿐만이 아니었습니다. 지금까지 앨런이 만난 사람들을 전부 상대해야 했습니다. 허상이라는 것을 알고 있었음에도 아는 사람들을 상대해야 한다니 앨런의 가슴이 여간 불편하지 않았을 겁니다. 뭐 아닐 수도 있고요. 이제 이 이야기의 끝이 머지않았습니다. 더 말하지 않겠습니다. 같이 보시죠.
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me?
Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible. It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was, the yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
네, 디마입니다. 이번 게임 어떠셨나요? 앨런 웨이크는 레메디 엔터테인먼트 개발해 2010년 5월에 엑스박스 360, 2012년 2월에 PC로 발매되고 2021년 10월 5일에 리마스터된 액션 어드벤처 게임입니다. 소설가 앨런 웨이크가 요양 겸 브라이트 폴즈 마을에 왔다가 겪는 일련의 사건을 그린 이야기로 전투 시스템과 게임 속 스토리가 좋았던 게임입니다. 여담이 많이 기니까 장점, 단점, 총평 간단하게 이야기하고 여담을 말씀드려볼게요. 먼저 장점입니다. 스토리의 전개와 전투 시스템이 좋았는데 스토리부터 먼저 말씀을 드릴게요. 게임의 줄거리는 인물들 간의 대화와 앨런의 나레이션이 같이 나오기 때문에 게임 스토리에 몰입하는 데 있어서 좋은 효과를 주었습니다. 특히 절제된 톤으로 나오는 앨런의 나레이션이 앨런의 속마음도 대변하고 있어서 캐릭터가 느끼는 감정을 생생하게 느낄 수 있다는 거에서 플레이어에게 있어서 장점으로 작용할 수 있겠습니다. 다음은 전투 시스템인데요. 그냥 총을 쏴서 적을 죽이는 게 아니라 먼저 상대방에게 빛을 비춰서 무력화를 하고 총을 쏴야 됩니다. 이게 게임의 스토리 설정이랑 맞물려서 또 한 번에 적이 안 죽으니까 긴박감을 더해줘서 전투에 몰입할 수 있는 요소로 작용했습니다. 다음은 단점입니다. 조작감이 영 그랬어요. 콘솔로 먼저 나온 게임이라 그런지 키보드 마우스로 조작할 때 마우스 움직이는 느낌이 막 드드드득 하고 끊기는 느낌이었어요. 녹화할 때 키바랑 패드 둘 다 써서 조작을 해봤는데 키보드보다 패드가 더 움직이기 편했어요. 그리고 그놈의 달리기 시간이 너무 짧아요. 글 쓰는 시간 말고 유산소 운동도 좀 했으면 좋았을 텐데. 안 그래요 앨런? 체력 진짜 저질이야. 총평입니다. 레메디 세계관의 본격적인 문을 연 앨런 웨이크는 소설가의 상상력이 만들어낸 어두운 세계를 다니며 플레이어에게 공포감과 재미를 선사합니다. 공포와 스토리가 적절하게 조화된 게임을 원하시는 분께 추천드리겠습니다. 리마스터 버전이 있으니까 구매하시려면 리마스터 버전을 구매하시는 걸 권하겠습니다. 자, 이제 대망의 여담입니다. 여기엔 컨트롤 AWE DLC의 스포일러 내용이 포함되어 있으니 이 점 참고 바랍니다. 앨런은 결국 2019년 컨트롤의 배경이 되는 시점까지 브라이트 폴즈에서 탈출하지 못했습니다. 그리고 브라이트 폴즈에서 벌어졌던 이 앨런 웨이크라는 사람이 겪은 사건은 브라이트 폴즈 변성세계 사건이라는 명칭으로 통제구의 사건 파일로 기록됩니다. 이에 대한 기록은 컨트롤을 플레이하면서 찾아볼 수 있어요. 앨런 웨이크의 간략한 스토리 설명을 사건 기록 형식으로 정리해놨고 후일담도 같이 정리해서 인터뷰나 음성 기록 형식으로 정리됐으니 아마 게임을 해보신 분이라면 이미 아실 것이라 생각합니다. 에밀 하트먼의 행적이 이 DLC의 주축인데 이 가스라이팅 잘하는 하라방테에 있는 콜드론 호수 관련 더 깊게 파고 들어가면 토마스 제인이 바바라 예거를 부활시키는 데에 큰 영향을 끼쳤습니다. 이후에도 예술가들을 대상으로 콜드론 호수랑 예술가들을 접촉시켜서 뭔가 비정상적인 예술품들을 만드는 연구 혹은 실험을 자행한 걸로 보이고요. 이것 때문에 통제국에 잡혀서 신분을 받고 공식 체포 및 재산 몰수 2급 초자연 범법자로 기소됩니다. 정의구현이죠. 아유 꽃이다. 근데 이 하라방땡이 또 정신 못 차리고 나라면 앨런 웨이크처럼 호수에 몸 담갔다 나와도 살아 돌아올 수 있어? 하면서 콜드런 호수에 몸을 던집니다. 뭐 돌아오긴 했어요. 돌아왔는데 통제국에 구금되고 나서 히스랑 합쳐져가지고 이 꼬라지가 됐습니다. 존나 못생겼다. 어쨌든 하트먼 박사의 행적은 이렇고요. 다른 인물들의 행적도 알고 싶으시다면 레메디 엔터테인먼트의 컨트롤을 플레이해보세요. 광고 아닙니다. 앨런 웨이크 찍으려고 한 것도 컨트롤을 재밌게 해서 그렇습니다. 진짜예요. 이상 디마였습니다. 감사합니다.